So Buzz, when is this next Lightyear movie coming out? Because I kind of like how they did with your armor. That's how I truly look like. At least they got my backside correct. Yeah, and yet I still wish. Don't worry, Woody. You'll get your spin-off soon and later. Except winning. I'm not sure yet, Stitch. Well, it's gonna take forever. At least most of my fans respect me. Maybe because they don't want to go to the same path that happened in your movie. As long as they respect you and everyone else who is left out of action, they will never betray you again. Won't they? No. Well, it doesn't matter. I'd rather do a Woody's Roundup show, especially do one that's based on the final episode. So you're the TV show and he's a movie? Yeah, that's pretty much. But yet I wish my movie would have been better if I had Booster and Mira and XR around because it feels like a prequel before I met them. You know it is because I don't think you're an alien except how your friends from the future live their like ones since none of them are from Earth anymore or live to leave for Earth. You know, I thought Burnside was a bad guy. Ignore him. He's just tense. At least he's a big fan of me and I look forward to serve him for now. But that doesn't explain how you got your utility belt. That's a story for another time. Perhaps a sequel. What about Zurg? He didn't get his cape in the first movie. I mean, this one. Maybe that's what's going to happen in his sequel. Because next year, you know, he will be an emperor. Like, how many plans does it take for him to take over? Millions of them. At least until there's too many senators, ministers, and politicians who have to follow his lead. Once they know, no one will trust Star Command no more. We'll all have to hide like resistant fighters. Right, Mickey? Mickey? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just staring at... Hi, Nemo. Oh, hi, Mickey. I'm just not in a mood. What's wrong? I just want to be alone real quick. But you don't like being alone. You always wanted some company. Not this time, Stitch. Okay. I understand, son. You still missing someone in your life? Not just my dad, but someone else. Your stepmother? Deeper. Oh. What's wrong with Nemo? He still misses his real mother. He hasn't seen her for years. Yeah, and I'm still wishing Pixar will still keep their word, and yet every year is the same thing. They just delay until further notice. Look, I don't know when, but I'm afraid, like his movie, we're also double-crossed. Like what? Like how long will it take for me to rehabilitate my men? Well, it doesn't matter. Until then, let's just give him some space. If you need anything, just call my communicator. But I don't have one. Here, take it. Thanks. You're coming, Sheriff? Yeah, I'm coming. I just don't like leaving him by himself like that. Why not? Because I have a feeling somehow someone's gonna ambush him. Don't worry, I have a sense of smell. But yet I haven't smelled nothing lately. Maybe it's because you put popcorn in your nose. Yeah, but I took it out. Or whatever it is, it's... Dad, if you only told me what happened to my mom, I'll never forgive myself. Poor child. Still marooned. Still miserable. And still lonely. And displeased. And betrayed. And, don't forget, deceived. I know what it's like to be not getting attention, not getting another phase, and not getting what I deserve. So what are you going to do? I'm going to cheer him up. Since my identity is revealed, there's my chance. Be careful. He's still a Disney Knight acquaintance. Except he's not a Disney Knight warrior. I'm stronger than this child. This earth shrimp won't stand a chance. Very well, Zurg. Once you do, bring him to me, please. I wish to taste his gills. Very well. I wish you were there, Mom. What will it take to see your eyes again? Perhaps my eyes will reflect hers. Really? Ah! Zurg! Hello, Nemo. We meet again for the last time. What do you want? Please don't eat me. Eat you? I'm not here to devour you. I'm here to give you your dreams that will not be broken. My dreams? Yes, I'm here to help you regain what you've lost. You want to help me? Certainly. Why? You see, rumor has it you're still marooned and miserable without your mother. You want to know why? I never knew what happened to my mother. Not once. But I always keep having nightmares about her, especially when I was trapped in the fish tank at Sydney before Jock woke me up. I see, and you look adorable before you were disturbed. But I never knew what happened to her. I wish I knew what she's like. Oh, come on. Won't you trust me? Zurg, I've seen what you've done to Buzz lately. Oh, really? What have I ever done to Lightyear? You're a bad guy, as always. And furthermore, this is what... And this is what you did to Buzz. You killed him like you don't care for nothing. Yes, I am charming, but yet deceiving. But that doesn't mean I cannot be him. Besides, don't you want to know what happened to your mother? What happened? Let me show you. There she is. My mom? Yes. And there's the ambassador, I mean the abomination who's responsible to her. He killed her? Yes. He never told you, didn't he? Would you like to see it again? Maybe for a final time? There's your parents. And there's the traitor, the abomination who's responsible. You want him dead, don't you? Just like how I want this insect dead as well. What insect? Let me show you. If you just let me concentrate real quick with this mouse. Let me skip a few. That insect right here, his name is Hopper. He was like Cuda, both disobeying the laws of orders. And Flick could have been your father who was suffering. And you know what happens who disobey orders? They must meet the great executioner. He may frighten his friend with that savage son of a gun, but this bird gave him a taste of his own medicine. Let's just say this bird is Bruce, the shark. If I ever see Cuda again, he will be snatched, and then sooner or later, his offsprings, on the other hand, will devour the rest of Cuda, nice and slow. Because I really hate Hopper. Why you really hate him so much? He's never done nothing to you. Let's just say his appearances reminds me of those insects back on that planet I was marooned. Planet? Yes, planet. You see, the truth is, you're not the only one who lost someone who loved. What do you mean? Did you lose your mother too? I lost more than that, boy. I lost Alisha Hawthorn. Who's Alisha? Is she your girlfriend? She's more than that. She was my commander, my best friend. And all I ever wanted was to save her from entering this planet. But then, after I tested a few more flights from Takini Prime all the way from here, during my test, I was the only one who remains young, while everyone else had grew old and then later passed away. Then later Burnside refuses to let me examine the crystallic fusions. After that he betrayed me, along with the Zap Patrol, and I was forced to leave between me and Socks. No, that's not true. You weren't there. Buzz was the one who escaped from Burnside. He told me that himself, and unless wait. Are you telling me he didn't told you? What a shy coincidence. You see, the truth is, boy, behind this mask I wear and behind this armor I wear is someone who was there this entire time, since the beginning. Wait, you're saying you're Buzz inside this armor? I'm afraid it's true. I thought he was your... I only said that to fool him. So the deal is, boy, I will help you save your mother from Cuda if you help me save Alisha from being marooned and stranded on this deserted insect planet before she loses her lives. But Buzz said you can't do that because if you do, Izzy won't exist. So what? I'll create my own Izzy, Hawthorn. And besides, I'm your only solution. You don't want to be left out of attention from your Pixar producers, and neither would I. So what do you say? Will you shake my hand? It's only a matter of time before they decide all over again. You don't want to be left out like everyone else who's been forgotten, everyone else who is like me. So what do you say, boy? Will you like to be my friend to the end? Because if you stay there because if you deny, I'm afraid your mother is truly gone and the creature who murdered her without a trace is still at large. Because once I find him, he's dead permanently. I'll help you save Alisha, but you must answer me one question. You have all but to ask. What will happen if we save my mother? We won't even meet Dory. So what about this delinquent? Because she's like a mother to me. She took good care of me, and she's the one who helped me find my dad ever since. Especially if it wasn't for me, I would have helped her find her parents in return. She could have been completely lost. Forget about Dory. She's nothing but a delinquent, disobedient, and immature, undisciplined. Everything. All these meanings to her. So what do you say, boy? Don't you want to spend more years for your mother, or you want to live in a nightmare of forgetfulness for the rest of your eternal betrayed lives? Your Pixar producers already deceived you, broke every promises just like how they broke mine. So please, I'm asking you as a friend, what do you want me to do? You're going to help me collect crystallic fusions and create some. I already analyzed it, but all I need is some crystals that are made out of pearls of some sorts and diamonds, which only lies in the oceans, and you're the only one who could find some for me. Maybe we should talk this through to our producers, because we both know how much this means to him. If we're gonna do it, we have to figure a way to create Finding Marlin, because Elemental's already taken this movie. Ugh, I hate Elementals. You didn't even watch the movie yet. I mean, I hate people making this new movie instead of thinking what's best. And what's wrong? Stitch, are you okay? My cousin's senses are tingling. What do you mean? I sense Nemo. What? Zurg! So come on, boy. What do you say? I say, no! Back off, imposter. Lightyear, speak of the devil. Buzz, wait. Don't hurt, Zurg over here. He's just trying to help me. At least, look, whatever he made a deal with you, don't listen to him or me. Just ignore him. Don't listen to him. I'm your friend. Let me help you. Wait, stop. Look, I know you missed your mother as much as I miss my owner, Andy. But believe me, going back in time is not going to save her. It will make things worse. And even without you, you'll never meet Dory on time. More than her parents won't ever see her again. But there's one promise I could keep. What's that? Protecting you. Me? Yes. Look, I know I never lied before, but the truth is, I did keep your promise. Except I don't know how I'm not going to spread the word, but one thing I do know is that I always keep faith in you. I already know the truth. You do? Is it true? What? Did Barracuda ate my mom? I'm afraid it is. How am I ever gonna see her again? Look, I don't believe she's gone, but one thing I don't believe is because Zurg is using you. After he gets what he'll want, he'll fry you into fish sticks. Quiet, Marshall. This isn't your fight. It's not a fight, it's a conversation. Or at least an adult child. I know what it means. You just slipped your mind like this. Ah! And besides, I'm doing this for Alisha, whether you're in or out. Look, Zurg, I know you miss her, but at least you didn't strangle her neck for this. No, but look who strangled her life. If you haven't stayed with my plans, she would still be alive. I felt it in my heart ever since. Except you're forgetting one thing. You don't have a heart, Buzz. Yes, I do. Not you, Buzz. Him, Buzz. I prefer Buzz Zurg. Okay, that's it. You're not going back to the past, present, or future, whatever you're doing. Oh, get a grip, 626. Okay, Ursula, I guess I see your point. This isn't over. So what's it gonna be? You'll have 3 days to decide. I can't choose you, sir. The Buzz I know would never break a promise. He would never go back on anyone or hurt anybody. I'd rather stay with this one instead. I want to stay with him. So be it, clownfish. But yet, if you change your mind, you know where to find me. But until then, we are enemies till the end. Oh, really? Like that crazy doll? Gets me every time. Quiet, Sheriff, or I'll turn you into horseshoes. Oh yeah, this town ain't big enough for the two of us. Really? Must I remind you, revenge is not how I promoted my planet. Except, you're forgetting one thing. You're not in our planet, are we? Of course not. But this isn't over. He said the same thing that you did. He's part of me now. And I'm afraid he's gonna be... How do you know he can control you? Observed. Prepared to be enraged. Oh, I even blocked 626's smell, but not his antennas. He can't smell, he's enraged. And I am one. Buzz, are you okay? Ah, Mickey, help! Stitch. Yes!
Buzz Lightyear. Space Race.
Ah,
I am Buzz Lightyear.
ah. What happened? You were brain controlled. I wasn't. Rage, was I? A little bit. This isn't over. Ugh. Are you okay? I was gonna ask you the same thing, but yes. Let's just hope we know what we're doing. But I'm glad you're alright, kid. Woody, you're smart. Can you ask me something? Yeah, what is it? Do grasshoppers control ants? Look, if I was a fire ant, I'd give an example. Wait, grasshoppers don't control ants like that. Besides, shouldn't a spider eat him? What kind of bug is he instead? Well, according to crops, I say Hopper's actually a locust. Remind me to insult him if he ever shows himself. Because I got a score to settle with that miserable parasite son of a scourge. Yeah, me too. I'm getting ready to eat him. Well, Zurg already made an example for me. What did he say? He said if he ever sees Cuda again, he'll feed him to his sharks. Yeah, right. I'm gonna believe that news story.